Hey, y'all ready for a revolution? All right. Woo! My fellow humans, I want to begin by reiterating what so many said before me, the very important fact that I am a visitor and a settler to these unceded, stolen Coast Salish territories. Now, I am a teacher, so, here it goes. This speech is designed to be a challenging homework assignment. It lays out a difficult yet necessary three-part process that leads to only one correct answer. I call it the all for one and one for all. But I'm getting ahead of things. Let me tell you about myself. I am a Sephardic Jew, Arabic Jew, my heritage Moroccan. In my blood runs the heroes of the Warsaw Ghetto. In my blood runs those who were enslaved in Egypt. In my blood runs those on the SS St. Louis sent back by the Canadian government to death in concentration camps. In my blood runs Jews who stood side by side with African Americans during the Civil Rights Movement, and that today I know many that march side by side today in the Black Lives Matter movement. In my blood runs Jews who choose to recognize all, including Palestinians, and the coexistence of Israel and Palestine. In my blood, and I hope, you know what, I wish there were more here. I need them to hear me. They should be here. They should be listening, because they are cowards if they're not here. You don't say you're going to be there and then not show up. In my blood runs centuries, and in many of our bloods, every single person here today, hear me, there is resilience, there is struggle, there is triumph, there is trauma, there is pain, there is survival. I laugh, I really do, that certain people think a swastika is going to stop me. That a rock thrown in a window will scare me? That the lies you spew are anything but garbage. I survive, we survive, I live, we live. We're living right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's been hours and we're still here. I do not fear, you do not fear. There is nothing to fear in your message, only to pity. I believe to my core that as a Jew who has faced oppression, I must reach out. Yes, anti-Semitism is one and the same as Islamophobia. Just like Jews should be recognized as humans, so too does everyone else, including all faiths. I should stand up, we should stand up and fight against occupation, enslavement, torture, segregation, genocide, annihilation. Because if it's bad for me, fuck yeah, it's bad for everyone else. So, that's one of the reasons, or some of the reasons, why I chose to help organize this rally. Let me tell you that, in all, the question of why hold a rally, it came up multiple times in multiple interviews. Every single organizer that gave interviews, they always ask, why hold it? Why hold it? Why not shut down the other one? Why not stay away? Just ignore them. I'm so very happy that we did not do so today. Martin Luther King Jr. once spoke of a positive peace and a negative peace. Positive peace meaning hard work and achieving true justice, change, and equity. Negative peace meaning to look away, so you don't have to see the violence, ignoring the oppression of others, just so you can sleep at night. I want you all to know that what you are doing here today is positive peace, and hell yeah, screw that. We heard today a million times over, and yes, I'm going to say it again. Do we really believe that racism only occurs at a rally? That fear and discrimination only show up at the sign of a Nazi flag or a xenophobic act? How can we ignore that so many of us are marginalized in our everyday lives? Yes, we live on stolen indigenous land. Yes, many of us, when we walk in a room, when we say our name, wear a piece of religious garb, we know the mood shifts, things change. That the second something in our world is wrong, We blame it on people of color, on any religion besides Christianity, on anyone whose bank account doesn't add up to upper class. That any time other than a white person complains, the riot gear comes out, the tear gas is used, and anger and sadness is tied to violence and instability. And you know what? I'm feeling good because I heard so many speakers. So I'm going to give a shout out to the VPD right now. It's been an amazing time. I don't see any of that stuff. So a shout out. Now, I need to make sure you understand. And again, I mean, the speakers today were amazing. That all of this hatred is based on lies. Lies. Fake concepts like race. What is that? Tear us apart into monstrous and inflexible hierarchies. The lie of white being right. What the hell is white? For that matter, what the hell is yellow? What the hell is brown? Isn't it obvious that these are boxes that separate us, that tear us away from our true heritage? Why do some believe that you can behave like a color? We have lies that tell us a piece of fabric worn on your head, whether a yarmulke or hijab or anything else, somehow makes you evil. Let me be clear, and we've heard, and again, yes, we did really try to be so intersectional. People of all faiths, creeds, and religions stood here, and yes, we've all suffered under these egregious lies, wars spanning centuries, entire empires based on white supremacy. Their lies have erased the histories of billions, swept to the side heroes, civilizations, and progress. Guess what, folks? But it's not all bad. Those who created these genocidal lies no longer get to decide. You know how amazing you are. You know the good that lies within you, the power you hold, the knowledge and the skills you bring. To our beautiful immigrant population, do not let others tell you you are a danger to this country. To refugees and those fleeing danger, do not let them tell you that you are a leech on the system. To all those that have been marginalized in every way, shape, or form, do not let your story lie silent any longer, excluded from textbooks and only brought out when it's told in the negative. Have you figured out the assignment in front of you? It's a 3-step process. Here we go. Step 1, define yourself. Define yourself. You understand that? You need to define yourself through all the positive you possess, and then do so for others. Ask yourself, who are the heroes? What knowledge do people possess? What contributions have they made? And how can you elevate these positives in each other? Not just yourself. Step 2, once you've done that, that's easy, right? Step 2, reject lies like concepts of race and whiteness, and step outside a box that was created by others. Refuse to speak ill of another because they are different from you. Reject the politics of division that separate us from them. Once you're done that, step 3, dedicate yourself to positive peace. Do not hide because it is hard. Do not hide because you are scared. Do not hide because someone made you believe that the oppression of others does not impact you. I'm going to be a bad teacher. I'm going to give you guys the answer. You already know the answer. I know you know the answer. I see it in every sign here today. I saw it on the Facebook post. I saw it everywhere I went in this 5 days of crazy organizing. I heard it again and again. You already know the answer. We all know the answer. It's love. Love. Blinding and strong. Love that can survive anything. Love that wraps itself around all of us. Racists, and whatever else you want to call them, have not yet reached that answer. They haven't done the steps. They haven't done their homework. When we see the division, violence, and hate, all that we see is tears, more anger, bloodshed, danger, and violence. Reflect on the scenes in Charlottesville just last Saturday and Barcelona in the last several days. But now, reflect on the visuals of everything, from the civil rights movement, to the Pride Parade, to Charlottesville on last Sunday, and to this beautiful day in Vancouver. People who marched hand in hand, having defined themselves on the positive, rejecting the binary, rejecting the idea of black versus white, Jew versus Muslim, male versus female, us versus them, and marching. Yes, marching sometimes into situations where they knew they may face horrific violence. People died. They walked in front of those hoses and were killed by police. They did that. They knew. And can you imagine if MLK Jr. had said, don't do that. It's scary. It's dangerous. Nothing would have changed. Nothing. That's right. In these examples, in the positive piece, in these examples, we see victory. We see happiness. We see joy. We see dedication and love that goes far beyond any one color, nation, creed, and faith. The evidence is here today. Do you hear me? Racist! Do you hear us? The helicopters are circling, but there's not enough cameras to photograph all of us. This is the proof. I believe in evidence, and here we are. I hate to do this, folks, but this is homework. It starts now, and to be honest, a lot of us have been doing this already, but it starts now and ends when you are only armed with love. I really don't want you to forget this homework assignment. We don't all have planners here, so let's say it all together. All for one and one for all. 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 Let's get to work. Let's change this world. Never, ever let somebody tell you, ignore, stay home. You come out and trust us, trust in each other. I want the people at home that stayed home, that were scared. We love you. We know you've been through hell. We know you've been denied. But today, we are here for you.